Virgo, I heard the word patience when I was about to start your reading, and immediately after hearing that word, I felt a frustration. Okay, so it's like you've been patient for a while, or you're trying to practice patience, but there's an added frustration going along with that. And I don't know what this is exactly about for you. The Tower. But it feels like something is about to shift and change, and you've been waiting for it, you've been anticipating it. But for some reason, you're getting the message that you need to be patient at this time. I don't know who's telling you that, if that's got a guided message for you that you're having from your spirit guides, or whether that's coming from someone else. But it feels very, I heard destructive. It feels very destructive to have patience. Okay, let's get into your reading and see what comes out for you, Virgo. Of course, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with you. If it does, there will be an extended available. You can find that link in the description box below. Let's see for Virgo. I'm going to get all your cards out, and then we'll go through your message. I feel like it's been a long time since I've done your reading. You feel far away, Virgo. Your energy feels a little bit far away, I have to say. So that might be a message there for you. You've withdrawn your energy, maybe from an Emperor here I'm seeing. Three of Wands in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. There's somebody who cannot feel you, cannot feel your energy. Death and the Four of Wands. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to put these back in and see if they come out, but I am feeling that you've severed a tie with someone, energetically or actually, or both. Yeah, but they feel as if it's been a long time. And it's interesting, Virgo, because I feel like you very much, even though you've severed that tie, you still feel the energy. It's not so much that you feel the connection, and this could be to work, it could be to a part of yourself, a child, a mother, a brother, a lover, apply it as it resonates. But even though you've withdrawn in some sense, the energy is still very much with you in one way or another. This could be someone you're connecting with, or it could be you, but it's almost like somebody is being patient for to reveal the energy. So initially I was going to say someone's being patient on returning. There's going to be a return of something, but it wasn't so much a return. It was more of a reveal, and I'm hearing been here all along. Okay. Okay, this wants to come out too. All right, let's get some of these cards out just to see what we're talking about here. I'll also pull an oracle card, and then we'll get right into it. At the bottom, I'm seeing the Knight of Swords with the Five of Wands. See, you or someone else, I feel like it's you with Justice and Hierophant here. There's that Emperor again. Okay, I feel like whoever I'm talking to is in like divine feminine energy. That's not gender specific, okay? But that's how I'm feeling. And that energy for you is kind of getting, I feel like, swirled up a little bit. It's not necessarily in a bad way, but it's like turning a yin energy into a yang energy, that Tower. It's like, this is very, to me, divine feminine, and this is masculine, and it's like you've been patient holding on, and now it's like something's going to be, what is it? Something's going to be what? Well, I'm hearing catapulted. Before I go with those, and this is like all over the place, Virgo. It's like you're trying to find your footing in a situation, trying to figure out your next move. Or this could be someone you're connected to. Tell me here, what's this energy turning into? What's this feeling I'm feeling with the swirling and the Tower? Crown games, right use of power, and the fates. Yeah, it's like you're waiting to act, you're waiting to do something because you want to make sure you're doing it from the right place, from a good place, from a solid space, from a place that isn't coming out of anger or hurt. You're waiting to do something, and you've been waiting on the universe to give you signs, or you've been feeling like the time needs to be right, maybe astrologically, maybe in terms of what's going on in your life. So you've been kind of waiting here. And there's something about the time, preparations coming to fruition. There's something about the time where it's like you didn't need to wait, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. It's like you didn't need to wait, but the fact that you did wait for divine timing helped you gain more control in a situation. Okay, that's a lot, but let's see what we have here, Virgo. There's a lot of preparation I'm feeling for this, whatever this is. We have nobody, double life, bite your tongue, every day, sorrow, deadline, not seeing things clearly, shine your light, concern, bondage, tough, and surprise. There's that tower with the surprise. You've been... Okay, Virgo, I want to say that you may have been feeling like you haven't been able to break free or something, or break out of something, or you haven't been able to take a step forward in something you want to do. You haven't been able to shine your light. You've been feeling bound, and there's this impending sense of a deadline, like I have to change things, have to change now. But you've been holding yourself back here for divine timing, but it's getting tougher and tougher. There's a sense of restlessness. There's a concern here that you're not seeing things clearly. And this is beginning to gnaw at you every day. And what I'm getting with the double life here is like you holding back whatever it is that you want to do or that you keep thinking about is creating this sense of emptiness, like slipping into a state of feeling unseen, or that your sadness and your sorrow isn't being recognized. And I feel like Virgo, very much you have been invisible to someone or something. People haven't really seen you and what you've been feeling. Okay? And it's coming to a boiling point here. And I feel like you're going to surprise somebody. Maybe an emperor, could be a work situation, could be another person here, or a part of yourself, but you're going to surprise somebody here. And when you surprise them, it's going to be coming from a place that is empowered, and it's the right use of power. You've done a lot of thinking. It's going to feel like you're kind of being spontaneous about something, and you might have a moment where you're like, I shouldn't have done that, or the timing's not right. But the minute you do it, I heard the minute things fall in place. Okay, what's crossing you with the Tower here is the Nine of Cups. You're trying to keep peace, to keep your happiness. You don't want to cause a disruption or a disturbance in something. Oh yes, at the bottom of the deck here. See, I almost forgot this. It's very much, there's an avoidance here. Okay, this could be someone else's avoidance as well to engage with you. But you are trying to get all the right pieces in place before you use your words. I'm seeing on her dress here, right is worth the cost. See, you have a truth with this Justice card. You know you're right in a situation, or you figured out a truth here with the Crown Games. It's like you know something from your crown chakra. Okay, there's something activating there. And it's worth the cost of creating this disruption or having this surprise in order to settle things. Really, I'm seeing someone like underwater and like slowly coming up, like a Navy SEAL almost, like slowly coming up out of the water. It's like, surprise, Here's my truth. Here's the truth. Here's what I've been thinking all along. And your truth, whatever it is that you have to say, and it might not feel like an exposure of the truth. It might just be things that you've put together over time is what I'm getting. It is well backed. It's backed up. I heard you have receipts. Okay, you have receipts. That's probably for some of you. But you know what you're doing, and you know what you have to say. I'm seeing the letter W here. You know what you have to say is worth the cost of disrupting the peace right now, disrupting the status quo of so-called happiness. You've been trying to move away from something to maintain a sense of happiness. But that restlessness is not easing up. It's just intensifying. Okay, so let's see what else. I'm just going to take a look at these cards and kind of read it holistically rather than go one by one. In the extended, I'll get more in depth here. But I feel like that's an important part of your message too. It's like you're becoming holistic. You're seeing with the Hierophant too. It's like you have a holistic view, a bird's eye view of a situation. I feel like you've deciphered something here. I'm hearing a code. I heard a genetic code. Okay, I don't know what that's about for everyone. That could be a metaphor there. You've deciphered something. Okay, it's like I'm avoiding the reading too. It's very hard for you to do this. It's that big moment. It's the big finale. And again, this could be someone else's energy I'm picking up on, but I'm feeling like it's you, Virgo. I'm seeing astral, progress, not perfection, and inseparable. Tell me more about the inseparable. What's the inseparable? Selfish. Message, spend time outdoors, autopilot, teach. I'm getting the sense that you almost feel that it's selfish to keep what you know to yourself, to be on autopilot. You've been wanting your delivery to be really refined on whatever this is, or you don't want to, obviously you don't want to make the wrong move, but this has been holding you back. I feel like, you're going to have a message before this tower moment hits, and I believe it's a tower moment of your own activation, as in you are the one surprising everyone. You're going to have a message that tells you, I heard go time, I heard a sparrow, okay, I don't know. You're going to have a message delivered to you from someone, a messenger, when you're outside, when you're spending time outdoors. You've been working on this with your guides, okay? And I feel like your guides are saying it's about doing something rather than getting it perfect. And when you do whatever you're about to do, contact someone, quit a job, start a job, travel somewhere, have a baby. I don't know what it is for you. It's something big, right? Whenever you do what it is that propose to someone, I don't know. Whatever it is that what you do when you have to do something, you're gonna be teaching others. You're gonna be teaching someone in the situation. I heard about time. Okay. Yeah. There's something that you're seeing here when I'm looking at in these cards is there's something that you're seeing, okay, that's getting you to speak out. You know intuitively that this is going to bring about a whole new change in your life. There's a lot of aces here. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. But first you have to kind of go through the unknown with the Moon card. Okay, so in the past I'm seeing here 10 of Swords. Well, I'm seeing that somebody, I want to say messed with your head, but that's not really the right way to say it. What I'm really getting is like someone unlocked something in your head. Okay. Unlocked a memory of yours, could be related to them or the situation or not. But it's like they unlocked something. It was very painful. It wasn't totally obvious that that was what was happening. And the Hierophant again with strength. But right, they unlocked some big knowledge here for you about either your environment, yourself. There's that tower again. This is what sparked the tower. Okay, this is what it's been a chain of events here. So this 10 of Swords ending, whatever was really powerful, it's what led to a revelation of how things are, how you are, what your story is, how you got to be where you are, who people are around you, something about society. It's like you in relation to everything else, you're kind of understanding. And you're understanding your strength in a group. You're understanding your strength in a partnership. You're understanding that you are the strength. You are your own strength too. You are your own fate. It's all up to you. You are the tower. And I feel like you knew this all along, Page of Pentacles, but you didn't really... Well, you didn't really want to trust that you had this power to kind of bring shit down, to expose things, to shift perspectives. It's a lot of work. It was a lot of, I heard onerous. It's a lot of responsibility here, but there's no way around it here, because what you learned from this painful situation in the past is the King of Wands, is that, you're the leader here. People are following you, whether you like it or not. Even the people who did you wrong, I feel like, Lovers in reverse, even the people who did you wrong, they still followed you in some sense. And what I mean by that with the Ace of Swords in reverse is, so long as you didn't say something or call them out or speak your truth, they just followed along with whatever they were doing. It's like you could have interrupted things all along, but you chose not to, because I feel like you wanted to keep the peace. And I also feel like you didn't trust in your own power. But not anymore. Now you really do understand that your strength is the Ace of Wands, is your ability to jumpstart things, to rewrite your story. And it's beautiful, Virgo. It's very complicated, nuanced. I hope I'm communicating this, because it's shocking, whatever it is that's about to happen. It's upsetting. It comes from a place of pain. It comes from a place of restlessness, of heartache, I feel, in one way or another. But what you're coming out with, it's going to surprise even you how beautiful it turns out. See this flower growing from this book here? It's like once you open the book and reveal all it is that you have to say, everything's going to flourish. But in the near future, we have the moon here. That's having to take a chance of going into the unknown, of facing your fear of not knowing how others are going to respond to you. Judgment in reverse. It's, facing your fears of calling things out, 9 of Pentacles, and standing in your own power, going against other people's opinions, other people's views, going against other people's judgments of you, standing independently of somebody else's idea of what you should be doing or who you are. And it's not only just saying, okay, well, I'm not going to work on this anymore. I'm just going to separate myself from you. I'm no longer going to talk. I heard no contact, no contact, or I'm just going to quit this job and just run. I heard run away from this and be myself where I belong. What I'm seeing here is you're saying, no, I can't start that until I really say what I need to say here. And it's devil. It's about reclaiming your agency here. It is 6 of Cups. And this goes deep. This runs deep with you, Virgo. This is something that you really have a tough time doing, is creating tower moments. I mean, sometimes you do it without knowing it. And I feel like, Virgo, you never really want to create a tower moment in a negative, in a way to hurt anybody. Sometimes you do, and it, without knowing it, like we all do that, right? But how do I explain this, Virgo? This is so tricky, the way that Spirit wants me to word this to you. It's like doing what you have to do because it's right and not worrying what other people think. Because you're setting yourself free and you're setting other people free in the process. All right, Virgo, I'm going to go into, how other people are seeing you, the outside influences, your hopes and your fears, and the outcome. We'll dig a little bit deeper in the extended. I hope this message helped you here. If you've been feeling like, you want to say something, you want to do something, now's the time. I have to, it's time. Tower showed up twice here. Then you have to speak your truth, Virgo. The energy always has to go somewhere. There's only so long you can repress something. If you repress something, it just shows up somewhere else. So, even if this is like, let's just say in a relationship situation, because that's the case for some of you, and you don't want to talk to this person ever again. Maybe it's not talking to them, though. Although for some of you, it is confronting this person, okay? But even if you don't want to talk to this person for whatever reason, there's still something you need to get out. There's still something you need to say, and in a very public way, I feel. Okay, Virgo? All right, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.